Hi, I'm Claire from Plantpassion, and today I'm going to talk to you about the realities of flower farming when you've got deer in the area. We are farming here in the Surrey Hills and it's wonderful. There's lots of nature around. You can probably hear the bird song in the background here, but unfortunately, as well as wonderful wildlife, we've also got deer and rabbits and badgers and pheasants and pigeons, and we have to deal with a lot of them. So today I'm going to show you a little bit more about how we protect our crops from the deer, because deer will come and eat your flowers. They won't worry about all of the plants. The rabbits will nibble all the plants, but the deer will just come along and pick your choice flowers. So what we do is we can use net. And we've discovered that if we've got raised beds, most of our beds aren't raised, but if we've got raised beds, the easiest way to do it is to put a bendy pipe and then to use cup hooks which we can attach the netting to. And that's quite a cheap and easy way to make sure that the netting is well tucked on to the raised bed. Other methods that we use are EnviroMesh. So on the field we use a lot of the EnviroMesh. It's excellent for covering up the crops and ensuring that the deer can't get to them at all. Again, we use hoops to protect the crops as they grow. And we weigh down the EnviroMesh with a whole range of things, but we recycle lots here. So we've discovered that actually milk bottles, plastic milk bottles filled with water, are an excellent way of holding down the EnviroMesh, and it makes it easy for us to take it off when we need to pick or weed or do anything to the plant beds. We also use Fleece. Fleece is more of a barrier method than the EnviroMesh, so we tend to use it at the beginning of the season and then take it off as the season goes through. And then we also use some smaller fencing and netting around choice crops to make sure that the deer just have an extra barrier. And it's important to point out here that we do have fences here at the farm, but they're not high enough. Our deer can jump about 7 or 8 feet, and so it would cost an awful lot of money to fence the whole farm to an area to a height where they can't get over at all. So really this is just deer deterrents. So this is chicken fencing, which we can take out of the ground and put round our most precious crops during the year. So the crops that we've found that the deer will go for every time are tulips, auroch. If you want to grow auroch, be careful with your deer. And they'll go for anything that's newly planted. They also love quite a lot of shrubs. So our senecio gets eaten a lot, and the physocarpus is a delicacy for them. Plants that they won't touch, and there's just a few, but they're quite handy to know so that you can plant them outside any fenced areas, are hellebores, daffodils, rosemary and euphorbia. They won't go for any of those. But anything else, if you've got deer, you need to protect it.